Hola clase, quería hablarles un poco sobre sus proyectos finales que tienen que hacer. So as you can see, estamos en la novena semana. We have semana 10 up and coming next week. We have a short week, semana 11, vacaciones, and then we have presentaciones y proyectos y todo. So I opened this up so you can look at the assignment. The rubrics aren't up yet, but just the assignment is. The first one we're going to talk about is your oral final. See? So I just wanted to make a little video in case you have any questions. You can always email me as well. But working in a group of 3, which is preferable. If you end up in a group of 2 or a group of 4, that's fine also, but preferably 3. What you're going to do is you're going to create a game that's going to be played on Zoom. So you're limited with what you can do, but the purpose is to review one grammar topic or one vocabulary topic with another group of 2 or 3 people in the same class, and then have a game to show that they comprehended or understood the material. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about that. You can be creative. So I put down here that you can have some ideas, maybe charades, Pictionary, bingo, balderdash. You can create a game of your own. You can do Jeopardy. And there's also a list of the grammar and the vocab that we've gone over in this class. So it's pretty much anything from the beginning of the book until chapter 5 is fine to talk about. Some of the logistics, I need you to email me by the 23rd of November, letting me know who you're going to be working with. And then I'm going to actually pair you with another group of 2 or 3. So for this game, you're going to need to record the whole game. So it should be 10 minutes of you speaking in Spanish. That includes the directions and then the game, and then maybe reviewing the material for a few minutes before you start the game. So when you go through the rules, you can say, en este juego vas a jugar bingo, o ustedes van a jugar bingo. Las reglas son, go through the rules. So that's the first thing that I want to talk about, your oral final presentation. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. This is going to be 100 points. I believe it's 10% of your grade. Bien. And that's going to be due on December 4th, which is a Friday. And then your final project is something you're going to do on your own, right? You're just going to end up emailing this to me or uploading this onto the Canvas page, so you don't have to work with anybody on this. You don't have to present it to anybody. And you're going to be creating a book, or you can think about a little story, but you can use PowerPoint, Google Slides, any format that you'd like. It has to have 10 to 15 pages or slides. On each one you should have a different visual, a picture, a drawing, something. And then on each page you should have at least one example of the grammar topic that you choose. So you're kind of doing the same thing. You're going through the list of topics that we've covered, and you're choosing one thing that you want to focus on and make this book about. Ideally choose something that was difficult for you. So I put a couple examples here so you can kind of see. So for example, los colores, these are not very good. I just did them pretty quickly, but you can just see I'm going to talk about los colores, un cuento sobre los colores. I have a piece of art, me gusta el arte, I talk a little bit about it, and then in each slide I underline the use of los colores. I talked about this one, azul, muy claro. And then at the end of the book, you need to have one slide saying, I chose to talk about los colores, a couple little things that I like or that I learned about los colores. I put, es importante usar los artículos correctos. Por ejemplo, because if you remember, colors are adjectives. So el sol amarillo, los zapatos amarillos. You can see it's both the word yellow, but it changes in Spanish. I put some palabras nuevas. So anything you want to do, this doesn't have to be extensive, but just a little bit of something that you learned about the topic. And then another one you could do is los verbos importantes. We went over a lot of verbs in this chapter, so I did ser, estar, y tener. You can do examples of these. I use ser with origen. Mi mejor amigo es de California. Edad with possession, or tener with possession and edad. I put a couple examples. And then the same thing at the end, I have like a little brief, just summary from my own perspective, what I learned about ser, estar, y tener. So those are a couple options of what you can do. This is kind of the logistics. Again, it's going to be due on December 4th, which is a Friday. And then you're going to have one more thing, which is going to be your last quiz. So I haven't posted that yet. I'll post that. It'll be under week 11, right here. but it's just going to be the same format of the quizzes that you've been doing, except it's going to be a little bit longer. So 50 minutes instead of 25, and then it'll be a review. And I'll also post a review for that. So if you want to go through each topic that's going to be on there, you can do that. Okay, espero que disfruten del Día de los Veteranos mañana. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. For this week, you have a couple things here. I'm actually going to post as well 2 more things that you have to do this afternoon, which are going to be some play posits. So, muy bien, gracias.